A hug. We give them, we receive them dozens, maybe hundreds of times. Most are fleeting, polite, perfunctory afterthoughts, instantly forgettable, like a handshake. But what if I told you that a simple, everyday hug, when executed with a specific understanding of human psychology, with precise intention and with subtle, almost imperceptible technique, can be transformed from a mundane gesture into a profoundly memorable, emotionally resonant experience for a woman? What if you could make a hug not just a cursory gesture of greeting, farewell, or superficial comfort, but a distinct moment that resonates with her on a deeper, almost primal level? A moment that creates a powerful, undeniable sense of connection, safety, and intrigue, leaving a lingering, almost addictive imprint that makes her think about you, feel something for you, long after you've let go. Today, I am not talking about creepy, inappropriate, or overly aggressive touching. Far from it. I am revealing a sophisticated, psychologically attuned methodology, let's call it the unforgettable hug, a way to respond to a hug, or indeed initiate one, that will make you stand out dramatically from every other man. It will make her feel something uniquely powerful and ensure she never forgets that specific hug, and by powerful extension, you. And listen closely, because the third core element of this hug is pure psychological magic, the part that truly seals the deal and embeds you in her memory. Let's be brutally honest, gentlemen. Most hugs exchanged in the modern world are utterly forgettable. They're meant at best. We've all experienced them and probably given a few. The quick, one-armed pat on the back usually signals awkwardness, a desire to escape, or a purely platonic, almost business-like distance. The awkward, stiff A-frame embrace, where only your shoulders briefly, uncomfortably touch, a chasm of space between your bodies, screams discomfort or lack of genuine connection. The hesitant, non-committal side hug, often a sign of uncertainty, a lack of confidence, or a clear friend zone signal. These forgettable hugs communicate very little beyond basic politeness, social obligation, or sometimes outright discomfort. They do absolutely nothing to build attraction, create intimacy, or leave any kind of lasting positive impression. They are tragically missed opportunities blending into the thousands of other unremarkable, fleeting physical interactions she has. They are energetically null. The unforgettable hug, the soul imprint hug, is radically different. It is intentional. It is present. It is a conscious act of connection. It communicates specific, highly attractive qualities: confidence, strength, warmth, safety, presence, without you having to utter a single word. It's about making her feel something unique, something powerful, something she'll crave again. Component number 1. This is the absolute foundation, the bedrock upon which the unforgettable hug is built. It begins even before physical contact is made. It's about projecting the confident, fully present, and appropriately encompassing embrace. Your energy, your posture, your unwavering intent set the entire tone. The potent psychology. Confidence is universally, primally attractive. A hug that is initiated or received with confident, open, inviting body language, not aggressive or hesitant, but calm and assured. And your full, undivided presence makes her feel instantly safe, valued, and recognized. It communicates that you are comfortable with appropriate physical closeness, secure in your own masculinity, and capable of creating a secure space for her, however brief. The precise execution, the confident approach reception, the invitation. If you are initiating, approach smoothly, with warm, genuine eye contact and a subtle, authentic smile that reaches your eyes. If you are receiving a hug, open your posture fully to welcome her in, signaling acceptance and readiness. Full body, appropriate and calibrated. Contact, The connection. Aim for a hug where your chests connect, if appropriate for the established level of intimacy and context. This is key. Avoid the awkward A-frame at all costs. This full contact signals genuine warmth, trust, and isn't friend-zoney or overly formal. The solid yet gentle hold, the anchor. Your arms should convey a sense of masculine strength, support, and security, but never be crushing, restrictive, or possessive. One arm often slightly higher, around her upper back or shoulder blade area, the other slightly lower, around her mid-back, never inappropriately low. She should feel held, not trapped. Be utterly present, the focus. This is critical. For those few seconds, focus entirely on her and the hug. No looking around the room, no checking your phone vibrating in your pocket, no distracted energy. Your undivided, focused attention is an incredibly powerful gift and a sign of respect. Your confident, encompassing, and fully present embrace subtly establishes a powerful masculine frame of strength, safety, and leadership. This makes her subconsciously relax, feel protected, and more open to connecting on a deeper level within your hold. You are creating a micro-environment of security. Component number 2. This is where you elevate the hug from a quick, forgettable formality into a genuine, palpable moment of profound connection and shared presence. The intentional, calibrated linger and the subtly synchronized or leading breath. The potent psychology. Most hugs are rushed, lasting barely a second or two. By intentionally holding the hug for just a beat or two longer than what feels normal or polite, calibration to her comfort is absolutely paramount here. Never make it creepy or unwelcome. You create a distinct pause, a micro moment that stands out vividly from the blur of everyday interactions. Being conscious of and even subtly leading, the breath can create a powerful subconscious sense of attunement, calm, and physiological rapport. The precise execution, the slight, meaningful linger, the pause that resonates. Aim to hold the hug for approximately 3 to 5 seconds, instead of the usual rushed 1 to 2 seconds. It should feel deliberate, warm, and reassuring, but never forced, awkward, or overly prolonged to the point of discomfort. Feel the moment. The conscious, calming breath, the anchor of presence. As you embrace, consciously take a calm, slow, deep breath. Inhale through your nose, exhale slowly. This helps you to relax, to be fully present in the moment, and often she may subconsciously mirror your breathing pattern, creating a subtle sense of shared calm, safety, and physiological synchronicity. You don't need to make this obvious or announce it. It's an internal practice with external effects. The gentle, reassuring squeeze, optional and highly calibrated. Just before disengaging, a very gentle, warm, reassuring squeeze with your arms can amplify the feeling of connection, care, and security. This must be subtle and appropriate to the context and your existing rapport. The slightly extended duration and your focused, calm energy powerfully disrupt her normal hug script, her autopilot response to a common social gesture. This makes the moment far more significant, forcing her brain to register it more deeply, more emotionally. The shared or led breath subtly creates a physiological link, a subconscious sense of being in sync with you, which is deeply bonding. Component number 3. How you end the hug is arguably just as important, if not more so, than the hug itself for creating that indelible, unforgettable psychological imprint, the graceful, intentional disengagement, coupled with meaningful, warm, and lingering eye contact. The potent psychology, abruptly breaking away from a hug, especially one that felt connected, can feel jarring, dismissive, or incomplete. A smooth, graceful disengagement, immediately followed by a moment of genuine, sustained eye contact, locks in the connection you just created. Lingering, warm eye contact accompanied by an authentic smile communicates profound confidence, sincerity, presence, and can create a powerful spark of intimacy, intrigue, or deep recognition. The precise execution, the smooth, respectful pullback. Don't just suddenly drop your arms and step back. Disengage smoothly, perhaps allowing your hands to lightly, briefly trail on her arms or shoulders for a split second as you create space. This softens the transition. Immediate, unwavering eye contact. As you begin to pull back, your gaze should immediately, confidently, and warmly meet hers. Don't look away, don't look down. The lingering gaze and authentic smile, the soul window. Hold that warm, genuine, appreciative eye contact for an extra beat or two longer than societal norms might dictate. Again, calibration is everything. It should feel connected, not challenging or creepy. Accompany this with a sincere, authentic smile that reaches your eyes. This is where the unspoken magic, the deep connection, often happens. A warm, congruent parting word, optional seal, a simple, "It was really great to see you," or "Take care," or "Until next time," delivered with genuine warmth and sincerity, while still holding that brief, lingering eye contact, can beautifully seal the memorable moment. The sustained, confident eye contact immediately following physical closeness creates a potent psychological bond, a heightened sense of intimacy, and a moment of profound recognition. It leaves her with your confident, warm, engaged gaze as the final, powerful sensory input of the interaction. This is intensely memorable and can make her feel uniquely seen by you. Now for a bonus, almost subliminal, yet incredibly powerful technique to further cement your unforgettable status. The strategic scent memory anchor. Our sense of smell, olfaction, is one of our most primal senses, incredibly powerful and directly, inextricably linked to memory, emotion, and attraction. The potent psychology. A unique, pleasant, and subtle signature scent can become unconsciously, powerfully associated with you and the positive, connected feelings experienced during that unforgettable hug. Later, if she encounters that specific scent or even a similar olfactory note elsewhere, it can trigger an involuntary subconscious cascade of memories and the positive emotions associated with you, bringing you vividly back to her mind, even when you're not physically present. The precise execution. This requires finesse and subtlety. Choose a unique, high-quality, subtle signature scent. This is not about dousing yourself in overpowering generic cologne that announces your arrival from across the room. Think sophisticated, unique, clean, masculine, and understated. Something that suits your personality and style. It should be discovered, not broadcasted. Apply sparingly and strategically. Less is always more. Apply to pulse points. The natural warmth of a close hug can subtly release the fragrance, making it part of the intimate experience. Consistency is key. If you anticipate seeing her regularly, using the same subtle signature scent consistently can strengthen the olfactory association over time, making the memory anchor more potent. You are essentially creating a powerful unconscious olfactory anchor. Smell bypasses the rational, analytical part of the brain and taps directly into the limbic system, the seat of emotion and memory. This makes it an incredibly potent, almost subliminal way to remain in her memory, to trigger positive associations, and to make yourself subtly, irresistibly unforgettable on a primal level. Crucial disclaimer for scent. Again, this is about a pleasant, sophisticated, subtle scent that becomes uniquely associated with you. The goal is a positive unconscious association, not an overwhelming olfactory assault that makes her want to get away from you. Subtlety and quality are paramount. Okay, before we proceed even one step further, I need to hammer this point home with absolute unequivocal clarity. Calibration is king. Your ability to accurately read and respect her comfort levels is non-negotiable. Every single woman is different. Every single situation is different. Every existing level of rapport is different. You must be acutely attuned to her body language, her verbal cues, her overall energy. If she seems hesitant, if she stiffens, if she pulls away quickly, if her smile doesn't reach her eyes, you respect that feedback immediately and without question. You dial it back. You do not push. This entire framework is about elevating a mutually desired, appropriate, and comfortable moment of connection. It is never about forcing intimacy, creating discomfort, or violating someone's personal space. Enthusiastic consent and her genuine comfort are your absolute guiding principles, always. No exceptions. So why does this kind of thoughtfully executed, psychologically attuned hug become so profoundly unforgettable? Why does it linger in her mind and make you stand out so dramatically from other men? Because you've skillfully, intentionally engaged multiple senses and triggered powerful psychological principles. Sense of safety, trust, and masculine strength, achieved through the confident and encompassing embrace. Deep emotional connection, presence, and calm, achieved through the intentional linger and synchronized breath. Heightened intimacy, recognition, and positive final impression, achieved through the graceful disengagement and lasting eye contact. Powerful unconscious emotional association and recall, achieved through the scent memory anchor. If used subtly and effectively, you've transformed a generic, forgettable social gesture into a unique, positive, emotionally resonant micro-experience. Her brain, her entire nervous system, registers it as significant, as different, as special, as worthy of recall, and perhaps even longing. You didn't just hug her, you connected with her on multiple levels, in a deeply memorable, impactful, and positive way. You created a moment. The unforgettable hug, your blueprint to making a lasting, positive imprint. The confident, present, and encompassing embrace. Foundation of safety and strength. The intentional linger and the synchronized breath. Forge deep connection and calm. The graceful disengagement and the lingering intense eye contact. Seal the unforgettable imprint. Bonus. The strategic scent memory anchor. Subconscious magnetism. A truly great, memorable hug can genuinely change the entire energy, the entire trajectory of an interaction, even a relationship. In the comments section below, I want you to share your wisdom. What's one specific element of a hug, given or received, that you find makes it particularly memorable, impactful, or connection-building? Or which specific part of this unforgettable hug technique are you most excited to consciously try or perfect first? Let's share the art of profound human connection. Let's elevate our ability to make a positive mark. If you know someone, man or woman, who could benefit from understanding how to make their connections more meaningful, more memorable, or perhaps whose hugs could simply use a significant upgrade, please share this video. Let's collectively elevate the way we connect with one another, one unforgettable hug at a time. For more profound insights into mastering social dynamics, understanding the deepest psychology of attraction, and learning how to leave a powerful, positive, and truly unforgettable imprint in all your interactions, make sure you have decisively hit that subscribe button and have activated that all-important notification bell. Your journey to becoming unforgettable, to mastering the art of connection, continues with every video. Go out there and make your mark, one unforgettable connection at a time.